Hey everybody, I'm back, and so is Lola. Wanted to show you a couple more paintings today, but also wanted to talk about my experience yesterday. I went to the grocery store. I was out. I had to go to the post office and mail some paintings because people are awesome. Thank you. And needed a few things, so I thought I'd go to the grocery. And I had not been. Really actually in a few weeks. I did Click List last week, and look at this girl. And so anyway, I went in and I went to Fry's, which is owned by Kroger, so it's basically Kroger, and it was crazy in there. And I know I'm telling you something that you know, but the thing that gave me a little bit of comfort was that there were plenty of fruits and vegetables. All the fresh foods seemed to be still pretty much normal. So, you know, we're not going to die as long as we have fresh food, right? Anyway, that's a large portion of what I eat, so it made me feel better, but it is crazy to walk down the aisles and see that there's, you know, no beans, no rice, no pasta sauce, no peanut butter, all of that stuff. So anyway, later in the day, I went hiking. I thought, oh, let's go hiking. You know, it's a beautiful day. Looked like it was going to be a great sunset. There were some really great clouds. And so I drove up to Phoenix Mountain Park, which is about 20 miles north of here. And there was literally nowhere to park. Like, this would be like, for my friends in Louisville, it would be like going to Cherokee Park and there was nowhere to park at Cherokee Park. Like, the place was packed. People were everywhere. People were just, yeah, it was crazy. So drove all over the park, nowhere to park. Drove to another trailhead down the road, nowhere to park. Gave up, started to drive home, and thought, well, I'll try South Mountain, which is really close to our apartment. And luckily, South Mountain was definitely way busier than normal, but there were parking spots. So was able to get out and enjoy the outdoors and a beautiful sunset, and Miss Lola enjoyed herself tremendously. And so I thought it was interesting. I think you know, if anything good comes of this, maybe it's that we all have to eat more fruits and vegetables, and we all go outside a little bit more and appreciate the natural world. I'm going to show you a couple paintings today. One is from Sedona, which is, I guess, a couple hours north of here. This was a juniper tree that I shot a photo of there, and just a fun little kind of a sketchy watercolor that I did. I love these frames. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're deep, so the painting's kind of set back. But I love, Sedona's a little higher elevation, and I love that you get some different scenery, different vegetation. It's beautiful, different colors of green, more of a blue-green vegetation, and you know, it smells so good, the juniper and the pines. It's a beautiful place. And, you know, one of the things about Sedona is that it's supposed to have vortices, which is the plural of vortex. You know, before I moved here, I think the only vortex I knew was a roller coaster at Kings Island. But apparently, you know, a vortex is supposed to be kind of a center of healing energy. So, hey, we could all use some of that right now. This one is called Verdant Vortex, and it is on my site. $39 framed, free shipping, and again, 20% off right now. So you're talking, I guess about 32 bucks. Not bad. And then the other one I wanted to show you, this is actually from Tucson, where I lived for a couple of years before moving up here to the Phoenix area. And this is the old Barrio Viejo, which means basically old neighborhood. And beautiful, full of 19th century colorful buildings, lots of southwestern charm. And this is actually a home I've seen it like on Instagram, and you know, lots of folks take photos of it, and and just it's so charming. So this is on clay board, which is a really smooth clay covered surface that doesn't have to be behind glass. It's watercolor, as was the one I showed you before, and it was really hard to work on. I don't know that I'll ever do a clay board one again, so this will probably be my only one. I've done a lot of aqua board, which is similar, but it has a texture. The clay board was really not very forgiving in terms of, it's like I said, it's like painting on wax paper. But I think it also really kind of worked well. Like it forced me to get some of this texture in here on these walls, and I mean that's, you know, it's part of it. This old look of the walls and the buildings. So I was happy with how it turned out, and I was happy with how bright these colors look on this surface, because it does just really make it pop. But again, I think I'll stick with, if I want this kind of surface, I'll stick with aquaboard. I might show you one of those tomorrow. This one is $225 plus 20% off and free shipping. Comes framed, wired, ready to go. I think it's, 9 by 12. The other one that I just showed you was 5 by 5. Hope everybody is doing well and not too bored. Lola and I are going to sign off. Have a good weekend. Not sure if I'll do any videos over the weekend. I'll try to. You know, we're all so busy right now. And I've got some painting to do, actually. So I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye, guys.